Hi, I'm Stuart. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back. Thanks for viewing my video. In this video I do the Philosophy of Reading Booktag. This is an original book tag created by Lekden at a rock in Samsara. Lekden tagged me in his video. I was also tagged in videos by Reney at Beyond Books and Pat at Book Chat with Pat 8668. I also watch videos by Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading, Suey at Suey's Book Banter, and Kevin at Kevin Told Reads, where they did this tag also. I will try to remember to put links to all of their videos in the description to my video. I repeat what Lekden said about his tag. The Philosophy of Reading Booktag. Chökor Düchen, or Wheel Turning Day, is a Buddhist holiday recognizing Śākyamuni Buddha's first sermon, where he taught the Four Noble Truths, the foundation of all Buddhist philosophical thought. In celebration of that holiday, I designed an original book tag to explore the philosophy of our reading lives. In keeping in line with the Four Noble Truths in that original sermon, the tag only has 4 prompts, but they're open-ended enough that you can be as pithy or chatty as you like. There are 4 prompts, and Lekden says, please share a book related to or exemplifying each prompt for you as well. That part of it I'm not going to do. My answers don't really lend themselves that easily to specific books. The first prompt is, what is your own personal philosophy of reading? My philosophy is to read whatever I feel like reading at that time. Lately I've been reading a lot of books for book clubs, so I haven't done as much mood reading as I would like. There are some sub-questions here. How do you think about reading, and what does reading mean to you? I'm kind of putting them together because my answer kind of applies to both. For me, reading is primarily entertainment. It takes me away from life for a bit and into different worlds. I am trying to slow down my reading a bit and read a little deeper to try to understand a little more what I'm reading. Becoming a booktuber has led to some friendships, and reading now means more to me because of that. Another sub-question is, how does your reading life affect your non-reading life, etc.? Between reading books, making videos, and viewing videos, reading is now my dominant hobby. And the negative of that is there is things I used to do more of that I don't do that much now. The top one I'd like to get back to more of doing is watching professional wrestling. I used to watch a lot of it, but I don't watch that much now. One way that reading affects my non-reading life is reading engrossing books often helps me get through difficult situations because it does take me away from that situation for a brief time. The second prompt is, when did you first come to think of yourself as a reader? I don't know if I specifically would have referred to myself as a reader back then, but I initially started reading books when I was in grammar school, which in the U.S. is kindergarten through 5th grade, 5 to maybe 11, that age range. Somewhere in there is when I became a reader. And although I said I wouldn't mention books, the first books I remember reading are the Hardy Boy series. But I know there were other books too back then. The third prompt is, what are some goals or hopes you have for your reading life? I just hope to read for the rest of my life. I hope I don't have a mental decline where I'll no longer enjoy reading. My mother was an avid reader, but she suffered from vascular dementia, and there was a point she stopped reading. Her last year, when she was in a nursing home, I did read to her. And depending on how she was doing mentally, she would sometimes enjoy the books. But I would hate to like just not being able to enjoy books anymore because of our mental decline. The fourth prompt is, what is part of your current reading life right now that is important or exciting for you? YouTube is exciting and interacting with people on there. Discord and Voxer are exciting. I still need to become more active on them, but I am making more and more comments on the groups I belong to. And I did recently take part in 3 different live chats, so that was exciting. That's a little bit on my comfort zone. So those kind of things, that interacting with people because of books online is very exciting to me. As I said, out of my comfort zone, but I'm trying to become more and more active on those areas. Lekden says there are no prompts to tag others. Please do anyway, so I'm going to do so. Tagging anyone who's reading this. If you'd like to do a video of your own or reply to one or more of the prompts in my comments, please do so. But I'm also tagging a group of people. I'm tagging Nix, Smitty, Kayla V, Melena, Maeve, Nick, Heather, Brian, Fred, Flossie, Justin, Felix, Hannah, Jen, Daniela, Cliff, Elaine, Nigel, Joe and Mary, and Philip. Just if you like to do this in a video of your own or in my comments. I'd like to thank Lekden for creating this tag and tagging me in his video. I'd like to thank Reney and Pat for tagging me in their videos. I'd like to thank Kelly, Suey, and Kevin for doing videos, which I enjoyed watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful reading week. I hope you're having a wonderful week in general. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe, please hit the bell to get notified when I upload future videos.